Appreciate you, Coach. One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and off we go from Soldier Field. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 28-yard line.
Mike. Set! 180!
53. Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Stafford on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Set!
So now they come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Come on, baby, let's go.
First
Get
down
excited.
Lions on a
Let's go.
pickup of 13. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far,
Ready?
that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front line. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Too easy.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On second and 10, Stafford complete. It's Johnson. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game
Mike,
long?
45.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
They went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
So first and 10 now on the 30. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Is that all you got?
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the Lions' 27-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
It's our time. It's our time.
To throw, Moon. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a third and 7. Now Moon. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
Touchdown.
Allen Robinson. 27 yards. And these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bullock good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions nothing.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's do it.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had the fumble last time, and it'll lead to a touchdown. No. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
45's the mic. Squeeze.
From the 29, Stafford. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
We got this.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
You go set. Blue 60.
Check. 45's the mic. Watch a slap. Watch a
Now a first down throw from Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
First down.
Set.
So
180.
into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 46.
Get on.
Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Oh, boy, I know you
That's
felt
going to
that
go
one.
as a loss
I
of a
know you
yard,
felt
and it'll
that
be
one.
second down.
Tackle.
Plays like we just saw
Yellow
there.
lady!
That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 47 yards. As these guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at
Good
the
work, boys.
22-yard
Let's go.
line.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next
It's a party
drive.
now.
They were successful
It's a
last
party
time
now.
finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a
Come on
flag
now.
down.
Let's go.
And it's in the area of holding.
Here we
They're
go.
backed up here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Know your job.
Out of the gun, it's Moon. This is caught by Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Let's go.
That
Let's
one
go.
nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Bears first down.
Set. Ready. 18 Gator. 18 Gator.
Let's go, D.
80 weapon.
Go. He's coming. Double
Here's the first down for Tariq Cohen. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
West.
On second down, here's Moon. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Taylor Gabriel, 59 yards. And the Bears now taking the lead.
The kick is good.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
The Lions
Lady.
offense
Hey,
ready to kick
22.
off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
Hey, check
Obviously,
my
they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are we going to do?
Here we go.
You don't
Here we
move
go.
away from what you did
Here we
before
go.
because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
You don't want no problems with me.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I got him.
Now it's Henry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Watch the run.
Stafford down to throw. And that is incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return is Cohen. "21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bears take over.
At their own 47-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Quit talking off and bring it.
Mike, 51.
From the gun, here's Moon. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Check 50.
64. Weak.
Throwing it on 3rd and long. Moon. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your players. And maybe try to hit something big and get things going in the...
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him up.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
Too easy for him.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21, Lions 7.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
Knock it on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Bullock. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Down. Henry. 20. 66. Bullet. High.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight.
Hey,
We got 3. We got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
He finds Robinson, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Fresno. Switch.
Haywood. Let it go.
Here's Moon. He's going to air one out. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
What's my name?
Here we go. Set. 15 Lonnie. Watch the curl.
Penny, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Pushing it in from a yard
Good
away.
work, boys. Let's go.
As the Bears push around in front. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
This will be taken short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Gotta get going soon. They come up 1st and 10. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Hey, check Mike 45. So don't say nothing.
Action. Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3. Hey, wahoo.
Check 45's the mic. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
Hey, easy.
45's the mic.
Here's Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
A terrible spot for a holding call. He'll try again, but now from 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
That's it, baby.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stock troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first round. Keep coming after him, put the pressure on.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening drive. As the Bears push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
This is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Check Mike 45. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
On first down at Stafford. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. They were looking for Johnson that time. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
51. They can't hang with us. 22, check, Bubba.
To throw on second down, Moon. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ready.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Here we go.
And this will be incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Ready?
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hey, man. Set up. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Throwing on third and long. Moon trying to lay one up deep. This is intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 15 yards for the Lions there on the first down.
Check. Yellow lady. Get him. Get him.
On first down, Stafford here. Screenplay, Johnson. 7 yards there on the first down screenplay.
For a second there, I thought that might be big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Check three. 10.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since we've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
45,
All right, guys, had your fun?
45.
All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it. And he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 46. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Come on.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. We'll look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make the play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, an 80-yard touchdown. As his guys.
Here we go.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
That's it,
and
baby.
analytics will tell you, try and score when given the
Set.
opportunity.
45.
A real field field there. All of a sudden, they've got a first down, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Don't throw this way.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
Nice hit, boy.
Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
25's the mic. Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Ready?
So now it's
to Mike.
3rd and
We're going
long, because
25
remember,
to
they
Mike.
also
Ready?
lose it down on
Watch
the
tight
grounding
end.
call.
4 down, 4 down. Alert.
Gets it to Gabriel on the jet sweep, and they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks.
And he's into the clear. The 40, the 30, 10. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, 83 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. No call, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball at quarter 3. And we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down after an incomplete pass. On 2nd down, that'll be them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Just like that. Just like that.
They'll run with Montgomery. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets into 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40.
Topper.
Kill.
Pounding here with Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. Set. 15 Lonnie. Hey, Charlie.
Get in the weight room. 40's the Mike. 3 buzz.
Now a first down throw. Moon going to throw deep for the... And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson with now 3 touchdowns. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys."
We weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Mike, 45.
You gonna get this, boy?
Bill Stafford.
You think you gonna get this?
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
That is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Move. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Moon to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
To throw. Moon. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and the lead will swell by one more. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the field, winding the margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
20! Check, 45's the mic. Go, go, go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Stafford now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Henry. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Here's Bullock now for the extra point.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
The score, Bears 82, Lions 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
You ready?
The Lions
45,
offense
45,
ready to kick
45.
off their next drive.
It's
and
gonna be
last
a
time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because this is exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards on the 43. To throw is Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. They were looking for Johnson that time. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 51. You better bring it.
Play action. It's
You know
Moon.
right now, you better bring it.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Right there.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Mike 51,
Now they face a
Mike
3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, Moon. Flush to his right. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
First down.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 51. 70 Indy.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Watch switch.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a second and long.
51. Fuzz. Let's go. Great stone. Travel. 51's the Mike.
Here we go.
Ready to go.
Mike 51. Moon.
Hey, watch the screen.
Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 51 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
The score, Bears 89. Lions.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are struggling right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Back up.
From the 24, Stafford. And now here is another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's go.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Yeah, check. Hey,
The
Mike.
3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a fourth on second and goal. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and goal. Now Moon. The quick slant caught, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown,
Tariq Cohen, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run the offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
And a Lions first down.
Ready.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10.
Here we go. Oh.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking balls up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10. Right at the 40. Throwing to Stafford. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Here we go.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. The teammates, the other guys, he's been shut down.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer. Extra point good by Prater as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A play fake, now move. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back. And that's caught inside the 30. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. I would say that going along with that is big confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
Go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They're with the throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Moon. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Hey, 25.
Set, go.
25.
On 4th down. He's going to go up top for the end. And, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Dude, we can't
and
get
a big
stopped.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though.
I can't believe this.
Fantasy guys, right?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Defensively, they've had their way, and that's what that pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mike.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I'm on.
They are just obviously getting short during this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Oh,
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo
Exactly.
going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard.
Tight end
Realize
right, tight
how
end.
important everything was today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So here's the 10 at the 38. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Get him, boy.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Set. Lady. We got double up.
One last throw here for Stanford. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Chicago, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.